Hello Pokemon trainers, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on iStarly TV. And this is another new video here showing off a brand new addition to the DLC, and that is the Itemfinder Mark is now in the games. So if you don't know, the Itemfinder Mark was one of the new marks and ribbons kind of data mined in Scarlet and Violet when the games first came out. However, there was no way to obtain it in the games, but as of this update that introduced the DLC yesterday, the Itemfinder Mark is in the game. So I'm going to show you how to get it, and it's a really cool little thing here. So you'll notice there I have my beautiful shiny Mew that I imported from Emerald version, and it's called the Itemfinder Mark. It says, a mark for a Pokemon that likes to pick things up, and the title that your Pokemon gets if you select this mark, if you have this mark, it says the Treasure Hunter. So that's really, really cool. I think that's a really fun sounding little title for your Pokemon as well. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of show it off here in battle. Again, this is something that I find to be really cool. And actually, you know what, before I do that, of course, I should probably just tell you how to get it. So it's really simple. The way that you get the Itemfinder Mark is when you see a shining spot on the ground. Obviously these are items, you can pick them up. However, what you're going to want to do is whichever Pokemon you want to get that mark, which I'm trying to get it on my Iron Bundle now, you're going to press the R button, basically the auto battle button, and it'll summon that Pokemon and then they'll pick up the item. Of course, if there's a Pokemon nearby, they will also fight that Pokemon, so make sure if you're trying to get it on a low leveled Pokemon, be careful with that. But it's really finicky. In all honesty, it's a little annoying because sometimes I send out my Pokemon, my Iron Bundle, and just sits there. I think if you send it out right in front of an item, it'll go right to it. However, if you're trying to like chain it, you know, like this, sometimes it'll listen to you and it'll go to the next item. Sometimes it won't though. Like I've had it happen several times with my Iron Bundle where I, you know, send it out in front of a shining spot and it just stands there. So, like I said, it's a little bit finicky, but, you know, if you kind of get it right. With Mew, it did not take that long. With Iron Bundle, it's taking a lot longer than it took with Mew. With Mew, I would say I did it about 20-ish times, give or take, and I was able to get the mark. Iron Bundle still does not have it. So basically, you just do that over and over again. I believe there's a 1 in 100 chance of getting this item, or sorry, getting this mark on your Pokemon. So I think that's probably going to be 1 in 100 chance for each item, or yeah, for each item you pick up. So obviously that's really low, but if you do it enough, it's not that bad. Like there are areas in the map where you kind of encounter a lot of these shining spots, which makes it a lot easier. And I think I'm assuming it does also count the like Pokeball items on the ground. You know how sometimes you'll have the red Pokeballs on the ground that are kind of glowing slightly, as well as the yellow Pokeballs, which are the TMs. I do believe it counts those as well. I mean, I was having my Mew pick up those as well, and you know, eventually I got it, but mostly you're going to be looking for those shining spots like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm running out. Let me see. I keep checking my Iron Bundle, and I still haven't gotten it. So it's taking a long time for Bundle, but for some reason Mew is a true treasure hunter because he got it really quickly. Anyway, let's just go ahead and show a battle. Let's just go ahead and, I was gonna say let's destroy a Wigwit, but he hid away. He got away from me. So I'm gonna battle this little Skiddo here, and I'm leading with Iron Bundle because if Mew is my first Pokemon, I don't believe I don't believe it'll show the title. So let's pay attention to the title here. See if I can get a good angle. Yeah, there you go, the Treasure Hunter. Ixnay the Treasure Hunter. Very, very cool. So again, if you're someone who cares about this like me, it's really, really cool just to have another mark that you can kind of hunt on your Pokemon. And I do believe that that title, the Treasure Hunter, is a really cool title. Like it just adds a little flair to the Pokemon and makes it seem, you know, a little more special, I guess you could say, right? So that's why I care about marks, because it kind of makes your Pokemon feel a lot more unique, and you can kind of customize it and get certain marks. Just a quick rundown of what ribbons and marks are. These are little things. Ribbons are things that you can collect in a lot of games just from doing things, typically like completing contests in older games or defeating the Elite Four, stuff like that. There's different tasks that give you ribbons in different games. And as of Sword and Shield, and this is also true in Scarlet and Violet, now when you have ribbons on your Pokemon, you can select one of the ribbons and it gives your Pokemon a title when you send it into battle. So a lot of these titles are really cool. Some of them are simple, like the Sinnoh champion or the champion, or obviously if you beat the Elite Four in Paldea, it'll be the Paldea champion. But marks are very similar to ribbons. However, marks are a lot more rare, and typically they only appear on wild Pokemon that you catch in that game. However, as of Scarlet and Violet, they added a few that you can kind of get by farming, kind of like this. But yeah, anyways, that's how you get the Itemfinder Mark in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to give your Pokemon the Treasure Hunter title. So it's now available in the games, and it's really not that hard to get. It is a little bit luck-based because, like I said, it's been taking a little bit longer for my Iron Bundle than it did for my Mew, but eventually I'm going to get there, and I'm going to put it on a lot of really cool Pokemon that could be treasure hunters. I'm just wading through the water here. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. Let me know in the comments what your favorite ribbon or mark title is in the Pokemon games. For me, honestly, I have one actually. From Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if you beat Red, you get the ribbon called the Legend Ribbon, and when you send your Pokemon into battle, it calls it the Living Legend, which I think is amazing. So that's my favorite one. Let me know in the comments what yours is if you care about that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.